All right, now it's time to draw the room. Okay, so I know that I need 10 squares up and down. I'm going to start at the very top. That way my lines are even. I know exactly where to start, okay? So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 inches is almost a whole square again. Okay, so we're gonna have just shy of an 11th square. Now I know I need to go over 9 squares, almost 10 squares. Here we go. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so now I need to connect the dots. So we will go down. And connect. And that's my son's room. But that's just the walls, okay? We're gonna be looking at this as a bird's eye view. So from the ceiling down to the floor, which means I don't need to know how tall his bed is. I don't need to know how tall his bookshelves are, but I do need to know how long and how wide. So now I'm gonna show you how to measure the bed and one other item such as his bookshelf and the door and the closet. Because you want to know how wide the door is because you need to know how much it's going to take to open it and then his closet. All right, so the next steps will be the door and the closet because those have to be exactly where they are in his room, and then the bed so you know exactly how far out to go. All right, so let's measure. Here is his door. Okay, I'm gonna take my tape measure. Again, this is best if you have somebody to help you so that they can hold it down. That way you can actually have the tape measure on the door. But I'm one-handed right now. So we're gonna make it work. So I'm gonna lay it down right underneath. Make sure that it lines up. Again, if you wanna tape it down or have something, if you don't have somebody to help you, that's completely okay. We're gonna make this work, okay? So here is his door, and it is 30 inches. Again, each square is 1 foot. So you need to find out how many feet are inside 30 inches. And if you count by 12s, you have 12, 24, with 6 inches left over, which is exactly half of a foot. So you're going to have 2.5 feet for his door. And you're gonna add that onto your drawing. You need to decide. This was up and down, so my door is right here. So if I have 2.5, it's going to also open this direction. Because when I open a door, it swings. So there's my door if I want it closed. Here's my door if I want it opened. Here is its swing pattern so that I don't put anything there. Obviously, I don't want to put a bed that would hit the bed. I don't want to put any pictures there because they would be hidden. All right, so there is the door. Next, we're going to do the closet. So here's my son's closet. We actually took the doors off. We're going to be hanging curtains for him. So let me move his toy bins. And you want to find out how wide it is from one side to the other. Here we go. Again, make sure you have exactly the 1 inch on the side where you start. Keep it there. And here we go. Let's find out. It is, oh, I moved it. See, gotta make sure we always check. 48 inches. Okay, so that is 4 feet. So if I look at my drawing, my closet is here. Okay, now my closet, I'm going to write that so I don't forget. because I can't put it wherever I want. I have to see how far it is from the door. So these are going to take quite a few measurements. You want to make sure that it is showing your room exactly as it is. All right. So we want to find out where the door ends. I'm going to grab my book so it stays still. And how far it is to the closet. And it's 19.5 inches. All right. So 19.5 inches from where my door opened to the closet. So we want to divide 19.5 divided by 12. You're going to have just shy of 2 boxes. If you're getting specific, fantastic for those of you that can. If you're like, nope, I'm going to get as close to 2 boxes as I can too, that's completely fine. Okay, so I have to be careful, this was not touching a line. So I'm going to go 1 box technically, 2 boxes. Here's my closet. Now I'm going to go 4 boxes over. We have 1 box, 2, 3, 4. And that's my closet, which proves, because it is super close to the wall. And that tells me I should have about 1.5 feet before it touches the wall. All right. So again, this is my door, my closet, and now I have to put the rest of his stuff, but I'm going to show you his one measurement for his toddler bed, where it's going to go on here, and how that's decided. All right, so let's measure his bed. I'm going to measure how wide it is first. This you can start on any point. So you can measure it from the floor. You can measure it on your bed. Just make sure that you're not measuring your mattress, so that you're actually measuring your bed. Sometimes the mattress is smaller than the bed, depending on how large your bed is. Okay, so we want to have it right at the edge, all the way through. Hold that down with my foot. And 29 inches. Again, we are just shy of 2.5 feet. Okay, so I'm going to say, because I want to make sure I don't forget anything, bed, the width equals 2.5 feet. And now we're going to find out how long it is. Here we go. Right to the edge. Hi, Telly. Okay. And this is 55 inches. Make sure. Let's see. It's actually 54.5. Now that it's nice and tight. All right. So this is just shy, again, of 5 feet. So if you're struggling and going, I don't know how many that is, how many feet? We could say 54 divided by 12. We know it's not 5, so we'll start with the 4. And if we look at our math from before, we know it's going to be about 4.5 feet. All right, so I will say length 4.5 feet. I have it basically almost next to the wall. So I want to measure, here we go, from the door to the bed, 9.5 feet. So not even a full square. All right, so not even a full square, which is fantastic. So it's 2.5 feet wide. So we have 1, 2, here we go. and 4.5 feet long. And this is his bed. Okay, so I have my measurements, I have my drawing, and then I would add his crib, I would add his bookshelf, his chair. Again, this is bird's eye view. I don't need to know how tall it is. I don't even need to know what it looks like. I just need to know how large it is on my floor plan.